I want to share with you 7 storage takeaways. Number 1, and these are going to be quick. If you're interested in storage, by the way, reach out to me. There's opportunities for us to get involved in deals. You might have money that you might want to put into one of our deals as a lender, on the debt side, or maybe you're interested in becoming an equity partner on one of our deals. Maybe you come across other deals that you can wholesale to me. Whatever the case might be, reach out to me, alex@flahomesolutions.com. Identify your target market. For me, I'm crystal clear on the fact that I'm focused on the southeast part of the country, right? Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. Like, I'm focused on that entire part of the southeast part of this country, as far west as probably Texas. So identify your target markets. By the way, I'm looking at secondary and tertiary markets. I'm not focused on like the Miamis of the world or Atlanta. Not to say that we couldn't get a storage deal there, but I'm looking for where the population is 8,000 people up to 75,000 people. Those are the types of markets I'm looking at. Mom and pop run operations. I'm not speaking to the public storages of the world, right? Those are run by REITs, real estate investment trusts, with deep pockets. Those are not our sellers. Number 2, define what a deal looks like for you. Are you in this for cash flow? Are you in this for upside? Is it a combination? Because I was crystal clear on what a deal looks like for me, and I was able to communicate that to the right people, a deal was presented to me. And if you're not clear on what you want, how can others possibly feed you what you're looking for? Or how can you even forget people feed you. How can you go get what you're after when you don't know what you're after? So define what a deal looks like for you. Number 3, this was a big lesson learned for me. When I first got involved in storage, I would spend 90% of my time looking for deals and underwriting details, and the last 10% having conversations with the sellers and or brokers. And I was told on a mastermind call, Alex, you're going about this all wrong. You got to flip the script. Spend 10% of your time underwriting and 90% having conversations. Because what good is it spending all this time underwriting a deal to then make a phone call and somebody tells you, hey, it's no longer available. Hey, it already went under contract. Hey, this number, this range you need to be in, like, you're way off. It's not going to happen. So that was a big lesson learned for me. Number 4, I kind of touched on this. You got to be organized with your time, with your paperwork, with your financials, with your documents. Have all that ready to go. The time to start to get all that information or get clarity around all that is not when you go under contract. It's spending that time now. When was the last time you put together your personal financial statement? What are your assets? What are your liabilities? What's your cash position? Get crystal clear and make sure that you have a personal financial statement. Make sure that you understand how to put together a business plan. Make sure that you have, bank statements, tax returns, that you're not scrambling trying to figure out where to find those things, but that you're organized with all your documents and your paperwork. If I get enough requests, I'm happy to dedicate an episode in the upcoming future, or I should say in the future, about how to put together a business plan, about just what are the necessary components or elements of a business plan. Because again, I spent 2.5-3 days out of my just epic vacation in Greece, bouncing from island to island, putting together a business plan, and I learned a lot in the process. And I'm confident I now know what a bank or lender is looking for in a business plan for a self-storage facility. So if you guys have any interest in that, do me a favor, just tag somebody, share this episode with somebody, whether they're interested in storage or not, because I think a lot of the takeaways and lessons learned can apply to any business and can apply to people's lives. Number 6, as we start to wrap this up, over-communicate with everybody. Always keep the lines of communication open. I always tell people one of the things I value the most is when lines of communication are open. I don't necessarily care if there's bad news, but communicate that, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I always want all parties to be able to communicate. I really, really value that when I work with people. And I make sure to go above and beyond for people as well. Last but not least, whatever you're doing, whether it's single family, whether it's wholesaling, fix and flip, multifamily, commercial, coaching, I don't care what you're doing. Consistency reigns supreme. Consistency reigns supreme. Consistency with your marketing, consistency with the contacts you make, consistency with the offers, with the follow-up process. Be consistent. And if you're consistent doing the right types of actions, success is gonna follow.